So before we met, I was active. I used to play sports, golf, do stuff with my kids. I'm from a big family, so there was always something going on. I was probably overweight, but, pretty healthy, active, ran my own business, did all of that. So a pretty good, solid life until, I started noticing symptoms of MS, and then, it started out with relapsing, where I'd feel good for a while and then I'd have the symptoms, and I didn't really know what it was right away. But then after, seeing it come back, and then it wouldn't go away. And then I couldn't figure out why I'd have the brain fog, why I was always tired, all of those things that happened. My feet went numb, my hands went numb. It was just getting really hard to, I had to quit playing golf, quit playing softball. I really, when you start to have these symptoms, you start to become more reclusive, because you can't do stuff. You don't have the energy to do stuff. All of that stuff was going on. I was in a pretty low spot. I was probably 60, 70 pounds overweight. And then I was in a MS chat room and somebody posted your, hey, I'm desperate. I'm going to give this a shot. And so I went on, listened to your video, and then shortly after that started talking with you. And then I enrolled in the program and then started implementing the program. And so when you and I talked, I just said, yes, I want to do this, and then once I started implementing the parts of the program, then, right away, just changing the diet, started to see incremental changes, then started to do the, killing the parasites, and then rolling back the fungus. Everything that's taught in the program gives you all the tools, gives you direction. It's life-saving. It's amazing. With the weekly calls, doing the fine-tuning, sending stuff to you, getting that additional feedback. And then I really went after it hard, and it's hard. It's a whole change of what you're used to doing. But once you do it and you see the results of what you get from it, you want to do it. It becomes something you want to do, as opposed to something you have to do. And then I've lost probably 65 pounds. So I'm healthier from that point, just from the eating plan and implementing that as part of my overall life strategy now. When I first came on board, I could barely walk. I had no balance. I had brain fog all the time. Right in the afternoon, I would just be brain dead. People would come in and I couldn't even talk, and I'm trying to run businesses for 2 different departments. At that point, they were looking at letting me go because I couldn't do the job. My hands were numb. I get tons of cramps, pretty bad, where you get that hopeless feeling that this is going to be the rest of your life, and so, yeah, it was pretty bad. It was not good. I can walk now. I'm not tripping over my own feet. I can actually feel my feet. So I can drive. It was hard driving when you can't feel your feet. So I'm able to drive. I have a lot of the feeling back in my hands. I don't get cramps. I sleep through the night. I don't have the frequent urination that I used to have too. I used to always have to be going. It used to wake me up in the night all the time. The thing that I like a lot is my energy level is up and the brain fog is gone. So I can function, I can talk. Significant improvements from where I was to where I am. It's been dramatic and it's been life-changing. It's allowed me to get back and do what I love for work, and start to get back to do some of the things I enjoy living.